Okay, where are these in the tournament? Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are in week 5, the final week of the Swiss stage of the 2026 Winter Super League. And we have a high in the table match. We have Mankiz, who is currently 6th on 2-2-0, versus Franki, who is currently 8th with 2-2-0. So if anyone wins this, they are going to be in the battle for the playoffs, definitely. 3-2-0 is definitely up there. So all to play for these guys. 2-3-0, if it's a draw, I don't think is good enough. Maybe it is. Wait, 2-3-0. It depends on how the point system works. 2-3-0 would be the same as 3-1-1, right? Which is better than 3-0-2, which is some of the teams we've already seen. So maybe it is good enough. Oh man, the difference when it's not raining. The last match we did was raining, and I feel like I put sunglasses on or something all of a sudden. My eyes adjusted to how miserable the pitch looks in the rain. So we have Mankiz with Dark Elves, Franki with Old World Alliance. You might notice how much Old World Alliance is in this before they got better. Old World Alliance always been a pretty reasonable pick for this kind of competition. Not the best as they are now, but the fact that they were being picked and then they were buffed will explain why they're currently the best team in Blood Bowl. Oof, horrible kick. Oh, weird. And again, we have this weird issue, right? Why isn't he just Dakar-ing? A Dakar, Old World Alliance are not great against a Dakar. They're very slow. They can't speed up to catch you without dismantling their team. So you get the 2 turns for free. Like, I don't know why they don't just Dakar against these teams, and he's not doing it. Like, you can see from these 2 placements that he's going to dick around in the midfield. He's going to get based up. All of his dodgeless players are going to have to dodge. He's taking a blitz that if it's not a POW means he's getting a block back. It's so old fashioned. That's the best way to think about it. It's old fashioned Blood Bowl. Old World Alliance set up in aggressive corners. It's fine. A bit weird that these 2 are 1 back when they could be 1 forward, but he's not going to take blocks anyway with the 3 guards on the LOS, so it's just aggressive corners. There we go. So now he's just going to base people up, right? These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players don't have dodge. He's getting blitzed down into the Slayer, but I would just utilize the Augur and the guards and base all 3 of these to force the dodges. You can't really base him without giving up blocks. The Augur would have been good to base him, but now you just base these, right? Doesn't break armor. Oh, I don't know. The Augur should have been on the outside. So the Augur goes out there. The thrower drops in next to him here. And then we put 2 guards on him and 2 guards on him. recreate the corners. The all good thing is stupid. Why have we left this outside one? Don't like it. Just not aggressive enough, right? There's no reason to leave this one free at all. He had enough players to bully all three of them. Also, giving up a hit on the Slayer here. All he's got to do is base a Lino with a Blodger, and he can 2-dice the Slayer, which isn't fantastic, is it? I guess he's blitzing with him. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. But he's blitzing the thrower, who's got block. But there is a square for him to be pushed into, so it doesn't matter as much. And he gets a POW, so it matters even less. And he doesn't fail a dodge, so it matters not at all. Does leave these two to be able to be based with one Ogre, which is not the best. Needed a better shape. Blitzing a hard target. Gets a POW. No armor break. Unfortunate. He should go there. Okay, if you're going to base him, he should go there. Or he should go there. Someone should go there. I guess you can't put him there because he's strength 2. You could end up getting him surfed. Oof. Has to reroll. That's going to be into a base. Has to, oh no. He has to cover here, doesn't he? If he puts the catcher there to create this T-shape and does this block to create the square, he can do a block and chain him out on a POW, which allows these players to come through and sack the ball. It does need a POW, a full POW, but I would be worried about that. And someone at this level should have seen that that was a possibility. Okay, well, we'll see if Frankie notices it. That's a no. Okay, that's a maybe. Oh, it's a no. Wait, what? Hang on. What? Why did he... That's already a 2-dice block. He put him there so it wasn't 2 into 1. Which is okay, but it gives up the sack on the ball. So what is the point of it in that case? Is it just to take blocks? Did get the POW as well, look. This would have been a sack on the ball. With the exact same dice, he would have sacked the ball. going to dodge away from tackle then. With only one reroll. Always a risk. That was a 1 in 9 with the ball based on tackle. That's a 2 into 1. Just to not... That's a 2 into 1. And a 1 in 9. Hang on. Just to avoid a dodge from tackle, we did a 1 in 9 block. And a dodge with dodge, which is the same 1 in 36. And then a 2 into 1 block. No, I'm entirely certain that math's out. The math is definitely not math in there. Oh my days. And Frankie just casually opens with a blockless block. You've got him on the back foot, Frankie. Maybe don't dick about now. Just does another one. Why wouldn't you, after all? And of course, just to hit the witch. All of this just to hit the witch. And doesn't get a POW, so it's a complete waste of time. I mean, it does leave the Dark Elves with an interesting choice, doesn't it? It's free to go this way, right? But he doesn't have a lot of players to go with him. It's 2 1 in 36 dodges, and he screens off behind it. He can't make it around. These can't make it around. So it is free, but you are basically abandoning your players because it's hard for these guys to get over and help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You could probably just base one of them there with him. And then blitz with him, dodge and blitz the catcher, and come over and base the slayer with the other dodger. You could easily just base everyone up and just walk the ball up here. This feels like a free score at this point. It is 2 1 in 36s, so it's about a 93% score. But there's not a lot you can do about that. You could do 1 1 in 36 to blitz him and then walk him off, but you still need the other one anyway. So, and you had to dodge here, so I don't think that makes much of a difference. Don't be in Chunt's column, obviously. It's a little close. Doesn't snake. What? Well, that's a misclick, isn't it? Like, that has to be a misclick. He rolled double POWs and re-rolled it. Like, there's nothing going on there, is there? There's no, oh, I really wanted a double down, or I need to fill the square, or whatever. Like, that's just a straight-up misclick. But yeah, this wasn't good defense from Frankie. He didn't put enough pressure on, and now this should be a free score. I mean, obviously he could still snake. He's definitely gonna have to roll dice. But you know, when I say things like free score, no, hardly anything in Blood Bowl is actually free. Gets the armor break there, but he does have enough blitzers over there to still screen the ball for another turn. So you blitz the Slayer with this back blitzer. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that does make it more interesting, but not really, right? Oh, he just runs off. Okay, never mind. And snakes. Okay, that did get more interesting. Not incredibly so. But that does give Frankie a significant possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 plus, 2 plus, guard in there, 4 dice on the ball. No recovery or anything, though, because you have to use the catcher, which is kind of annoying. Not going to lie, that is... There's no real recovery here. You have to recover on the guy you blitz with after rolling a full POW, and then he's just standing there. But ball on the ground, no re-rolls for Mankiz. That is definitely something you want. Please don't take this block. 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 Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good, all good so far. Well done, Frankie. Gets the full POW. Wait, what? No, 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 no. Well, in case you're wondering how to ruin a good turn, it's that. Worst push direction possible. And now he's still going to score anyway. Almost, like, way more than 50% of the time he still scores anyway. Absolutely atrocious. That has at least reduced it to less than 50%. He made both rushes and the pickup, but it's still a high percentage score. 75% knockdown after a dodge. No, it is probably still about 50-50, isn't it? So it's 97 into 75 into... It has to scatter somewhere that isn't on him, and then he has to roll a 2+. That's it, man. All you had to do was push him sideways. Okay, that makes it a little more difficult, but not incredibly so. Because he has to blitz from up there now, which is more of a problem because it's harder to score after that. So that dodge and the guard make it more difficult, but that's, you know, that was never guaranteed, was it? The witch should just be basing the blitzer immediately. I don't like basing the Slayer. Oh, we did the 2+, so we could blitz from below. But the problem with blitzing from below is, even if you get the POW, you have to dodge through afterwards. Why wouldn't you go in either side so you could push up? And look where it's gone. He's got the ball. No, he hasn't got the ball. My bad. He made the dodge and then failed to pick up. I don't think that was right. I think if you're going to make that dodge anyway, you probably wait to see where the ball has gone, right? You just blitz with the 2 players from above like that. And then if the ball goes somewhere he can't score, the guy that blitzed, then you try and pick up and score on the line. Or that's when you do the dodge. Get in the POWs. Makes the pickup. Doesn't have a scoring threat. What was a 1 in 9? Okay. Not entirely certain why. But, okay. Hits him with the 1-er. Where's the ball going? Okay, well, there we go. The drive is 0-0 because there's no scoring threat for the other side either. All comes down to the second half. Mess of a drive this was. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. Didn't he have a reroll? He burnt it there. Oh, my days. Why would you then blitz with your best player? You got no rerolls, man. Oh, God. It's absolutely deserved. Yep, and now you don't have Mighty Blow Tackle for the second half. Again, people throwing away wins. This game was in the bag. You stopped the score. You're the bashy team. Just take the win. Greed. Just pure greed. Now the Old World Alliance are not the bashier team. They don't have Mighty Blow Tackle. They've got a halfling on the pitch. Terrible. And they get blitzed on. They could actually lose this now. Doesn't catch the ball, and it goes in the best possible place for the Old World Alliance. That ogre, man. You could have freed that ogre. Why is he going up there? Where's this ball going that's going to be safe? Turns out, nowhere is the answer, because we ran players off in weird directions. He one dices him now. Oh. What? Oh, couldn't he have just one diced him out? Like, he set up a chain there. Like, if you're going to do a one dice, he set up a chain to chain him out, and you could have just two diced him, two diced the ball. I don't understand. I mean, I do understand. He rolled a pow on a one dice, so it works out amazing, but... Into a Kaz. Into a god scatter. Into a literal god scatter. Nope, never mind. Rolled a dub skulls. Into a perfect result, though, because he doesn't want to scatter the ball again. Nope, never mind. He snaked again. Okay, this game's getting funnier, but not because of the play. Full pows on the witch. He's chaining onto the ball. This could end badly. Doesn't end badly. Oh my god, you've put the halfling in the square that gets the catcher surfed. What are you doing? Just stand two bodies on the ball. You can't do this. This is incredibly bad. This is so bad, man. Oh my days. What? Okay, it's fine. There wasn't any real reasonable way to surf them both. Like, he could have stood there, that would have been two dice into a surf, and then the witch comes through with a double dodge and surfs the halfling. I wouldn't have hated seeing that. It's totally doable, but it does get you, one of you counter-surfed. But I'm assuming he's going to try and score this turn anyway with a 2-2. So, could have surfed them both. Oh, he's not going to try and score with a 2-2. Okay. My bad. Doesn't remove himself, but the body is therefore good enough to be a screen. I mean, this obviously gets rid of that. But he does now need to do another full pow. which is not a... He does it again! How did you not learn the first time? Oh, my days. Okay, but it's a real good scatter, at least. He's going to have to make the dodges with the fling and this guy to be any good here. Full pow is amazing there. And a stun. Oh. I guess he couldn't block that one, right? He should have blocked him the other way around. Should have blocked him and then him. He should have blocked diagonally, because then he could have blocked that one. Yeah, he's fucked that up. Ball is in hand. And the fling cuts off the second witch. But this is still a not difficult 2 dice on the ball, right? Gets the pow, doesn't go into 1 dice. No armor break. And catches the ball on the witch. Unbelievable. 1 in 24 scatter catch there. Wouldn't the Mighty Blow tackler and an anti-blitz setup have been real good in this match? It is a pretty good like Penguin Academy on how to like piss away a game. There we go. 1 in 9. And that's probably it, isn't it? Would have thought that was the blitz. That's a weird blitz. Jesus, another snake. Both of them miserably failing things. Didn't stand that blitzer up at the top left before rolling dice. Pretty shitty turn ordering. Wastes his good dice on an irrelevant 2 dice loner block. No, he doesn't. Gets another one. And literally all that managed was basing the ball. Which is immediately gone. So it's looking like the Elves can stall this out for the win. No, I liked what it was better. Yeah, tagging people off at this stage is fine. There's not going to be another drive if you do this right, so it doesn't matter if you take damage. It's the overdrive, so you're not going to get a fling toss or anything if you can stall this out to turn 16. Which is really what he's got to be looking at. He is jamming himself in a little bit, but He can break out over to the right here. Just swap sides on him, give him a little bit more space. So he needs to clear this here. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The witch comes out over here. Would need to make this dodge, I think. So the witch comes out over here. This guy blitzes from below on this guy, and then comes over. And then this guy comes over, and then the witch doesn't have to go through the end zone and accidentally score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and goes there. And then it gives you a little bit of extra space between you and the sideline for 2 turns of dodging. And then you can be joined by the other blitzer who can, like, you get out. And then this one can even make a couple of dodges or whatever. I think I'd try and switch over. I don't think I'd jam myself into an elf stall here. The elf stall's doable, so you know it's not going to be awful or anything, but it's just going to be harder. For example, immediately this ball can be based, right? Which is a 1 in 36 to disaster. Or the ogre could roll a 1 and not even come down to help. Blitz is up to get below. I do like that. Like, can just come and base literally below. Because the ball carrier can't do it in case of a 1 in 9 or pushes into pushes or whatever. Leaving it in a bad place. I think I'd have considered taking the push there and surfing him. He's kind of obnoxious where he is. But it doesn't matter. He's making all the dodges. He's going to end up with a 97 to score, probably. But not definitely. Did he really just dodge directly into the Come on, man. These games are like 2 hours. Like, unless you're half asleep. You just dodge directly into the tackle zone instead of down and across. Like, he plays a lot on tabletop, and I'm pretty certain that on tabletop they'd let you get away with that shit, right? You just say, I'm going to dodge and go here. And then just roll a dice and just put him there. Like, you don't go through the squares or anything. That's an annoying POW. Just gonna go for the blitz with the fling. He would have wrestled if he'd just done the blitz from there. The ball could have gone through one of these 2 players and into the crowd, and you could have rescued the draw. He would have wrestled with a 1 in 9, but he 1 in 9 the dodge to try and block. If he's going from here, that's 3 dice. From here, it's only 2 dice. That was the blitz, right? Yeah. Yeah, that was rubbish. He should have just blocked from here. He would have got it. Could have gone anywhere, that ball. Well, there we go. As I said, how to throw away a game. Bad anti-blitz setup, getting your own mighty blow tackle killed. Not good. So Mankiz moves into the qualification pool. I'll let you know how that works out. There's some places that are guaranteed to be in the playoffs and some that have to do a little mini playoff or something. I don't really know how it works. I'll ask Jim at some point. But that puts Frankie on 221, which is basically the same as 302, right? So, but might be better depending on the point system. And Mankiz absolutely up there now with 3-2-0. And we will see him in the next match.